Alright, boss status here, 719. We're gonna run through some Rust here. There's been some different ideas floating around about doing some electrical work here, and everybody's got their own way. I've seen it done several different ways for automatic lights that turn off when or turn on when the sun goes down. We're gonna look at doing it the same concept with windmills. They seem to add a little bit more difficulty to the process because, well, they spin all the time. So we got over here, we've got our 8 solar panels that are each pair of solar panels is running into a root combiner here. And we're going to take this root combiner and we're going to run it downstairs. I put this one in a bad spot. I think it's already down there. Let's go see real quick. I've already done this once just to verify that it actually works, rather than make a video about something that is not working and not right. Okay, so this one is not here. Power in. So we're going to take our power up. I really like the building aspect of the game more than the PvP. We're currently on a private server, so we have the capability to do more of the building and the creative side of the actual survival portion of it. Yeah, see how much of a pain that is to get? I put it in a bad spot. Okay, so now we are running 37 power that is running down to the branch. Gives you a lot more creativity in here. There's still some things that could use some improvements, but again, the game is based to be a PvP game, not a PvE game. So here's our 37 in, or 80 in, because it's high noon now, so we're getting the most sunlight. Coming into the electrical branch, I've got the branch set out at 2, which is the lowest you can set it. It runs over here to my XR switch. This is a switch that says that if it excuse me, I don't have it unlocked. I picked these ones up. An XOR switch allows electrical to pass through if only one input receives power. If both inputs receive power, the output will be 0. So basically, as long as there are 2 shots coming in that don't have, or that have power, you won't get any power out. You have to have one or the other. It's currently showing both because, well, my splitter is still quickly attached to the battery here. Let's get that out of there because that's not how it's going to get ran. So right now we have no lights on in the building. We have no lights on, so we're good. Let's go back upstairs and wire our windmills together using the same concept that we used with the solar panels as far as power to combiners, because you can only have one input per electrical connection. We're going to run this guy down here. Put this up here. Make it look neat on the inside. Okay, so that's solar wind turbine 1. See, 186, way more than we had before. I'm going to run this over to this one, because again, we can only have one electrical connection going into any of the splitters any of the batteries, anything, you only run one input into them. So you have to use these root combiners to drop the power down. Now we're running 275. Put this inside the wall there. Drag it around. I really hope today that I don't get bombarded by helicopters like I have been lately. Made for a very interesting time to try to do something here. You don't have to run these wires along surfaces. You can literally just point and drag it to where you want it to go. Or I like it to be a little bit neater than that. Okay, we got power coming in there. We're going to take this power and we're going to run it all the way over here to this splitter. Actually, you know what? That's wrong. That's wrong. Try that again. It's not going to the splitter. Those are actually going directly to the batteries. Because we have to charge it. So that way we can continue to have power. At night, or during the days when it's cloudy and everything else, and we're running mainly on solar, or not solar because there's no sunlight, we have to have battery power to keep us moving so that we can see. It's only the third time I've had to build this base. One time it was due to decay. I actually, damn it, we're going to the battery. And the second time was due to a helicopter. So we got power in there. I'll wire these in series directly over this one. This one here is the one that is going to go to the splitter. I'm running these up across the ceiling only for the simple fact that these floors are going to go away at the end of the day because I don't have I would be able to have lights up here and the floors right now are blocking it. Okay, wrong again. That's going the right way. It's not going to go directly into the splitter because I can only put power into that splitter on one side. So we have the power out of this one is power into the root combiner. Okay, power out. It gets really confusing when you put wires behind it. You can't tell where they're going. This power out is empty. It's at 132 is what it's putting out. So we're going to take this guy. He's going to come all the way over here. And we're going to use the solar panels to charge the smaller batteries. Now we're going to put in the devil of a root combiner. Root combiners have been a little difficult in the game. They are, if you read the description for them, helpful for stringing together low energy batteries or solar panels to produce higher power output. Combining two into one, get more power out of it. They cannot be used with any non-energy producing electrical components. They cannot go after anything other than something that creates batteries. These are power. These can only go directly after your batteries or directly after your power source, be it a wind turbine or a solar panel. They can't go after a splitter. They can't go after a branch. They can't go anywhere. It has to be after those, the batteries or the turbines or solar panels. You could put a bunch of root combiners together before you get to a non-electrical producing component, but it cannot go after one. So we're going to take this guy here, and he is going to go there. And we have power coming, power going in, we need power going out. And this will go to our second power in on our combiner. Power out. Is going to go power in. Okay, we now have 149. We've lost some power along the way here. Power out is 100. This only puts out 100. It's its max output, which is fine because right now I've got 12 minutes and counting going up on battery charge. This one has an hour. This one has sat on solar for a little bit longer than this one. It's going to charge this battery first, and then it'll charge this one, the same as over here. So now what happens? 2 green lights. I have 2 sides